Hello all, welcome to Each and Teaching. So today we are going to check, how to find square roots. Okay. So this is a part of the next concept in the first chapter. So let's get started. So the method that we are going to use is called long division method. So there is another method which where we use prime numbers, but that isn't much helpful, as it is more harder to use that method if you're maybe having a bigger number. Okay. And another method, as we all know, is using calculator, but there will be someday you come to your exam hall and you understand that you are not supposed to use a calculator. Yeah, so that day you can use this method. So for this we'll take this example 3 2 4. Okay, so we'll be using this example to let's use this example and find this out with long division method. Okay. Okay, so this is how normal along that diagram, or this is how it should look like. So it looks somewhat like division, but few things to remember before we continue. One thing, long division method isn't to be long, like how the name suggests. It's actually easy. Then another thing, it is somewhat like division, as you can see this thing in but the method is different. Okay, let's get started. So, in this long division method, you have to, make pairs actually. So, this two numbers should be a group, like two numbers should be a group. So, as you can see here, we have odd number of digits. Okay, so we have to put three as one group and the other two as a group. Okay, three as one group and other two as another two groups. So we have two groups, 3 and 10. Okay, so you'll need to know some square roots. Okay, so I'll show you my calculator also. So I may as you know, 1 into 1 is 1 only. So 1 into 1 is 1, then 2 into 2 is 4, then 3 into 3 is 9. Likewise, these are called square numbers. Okay, so numbers that multiply by itself twice. Okay, so so as you can see, like first is 1, 2, the square of 1 is 1, square of 2 is 4, square of 3 is 9, square of 4 is 14. So we'll start from the first group. Okay, so you have to find a digit that is smaller than 3. Okay, so it should be smaller than 3. So let us name it X. Okay, so you don't need to do all this complex stuff that I'm doing here. So you can, so when you check our numbers, right? So 2 is actually almost crossing the limit. It's 4 is bigger than 3, so we will take 1. So 1 is 1, so here we can put 1 here. 1 minute. Okay, so now we can put 1 here and 1 here too. Okay, so this is actually where you get your number. Okay, so this is where you're getting the square root, yeah, square root. So okay, so you put your number here. So I put 1. So and I put 1 here. Okay, so it will be minus. So 3 minus 1, that will give me what? 2. Okay, good. So here another thing in long division is that you have to add this number. So here I have 1, so I'll put 1 here. Okay, so that gives me 2. Okay, okay, so one thing to remember when you're in this stage is you have to put some space here. Okay, you have to put some space here so that you can put another number here. Okay, okay, let's continue. So like how happens in division methods, we have to put the second group down. So second group is coming down, so you get 2 2 4. Okay, so you get 224. Okay. Okay, coming back to our calculator. So no, before calculator. So now we have to find a number. You know, when you multiply 20, maybe 21, 22, 23, some number that can, when you multiply, we should get 224. Else, you can still continue like how we did in the first stage. So yeah, in the second stage, you can um just keep on going. So okay, so next what we have to do here is we have to find the next number. Okay, so coming back to our calculator once again. Yeah, okay, so let's try 22 into 2. Okay, yeah, and one more thing, I forgot to mention this earlier. So if you're putting like for example 4, then that same number should be this 24 should be multiplied by 4. Okay, so if it's 25, then it should be multiplied by 25 only, no other number. Okay, and yes, that's all. Okay, so actually, if you do a bit more calculation, you can find that it's 28. Okay, so 28 into 8 is what, 224. So you put 8 here. You put 8 here. Okay, so you get 8 here. So you add 28 plus 8. Okay, and here you can type 224 because yeah, I have, or actually got the number. So anyway, when you minus it, you get 0, 0, 0. Yeah. So this is 28. So you can add this if you want, but as we have got the result, yeah, and you have to put this 8 here also. Okay. So now we can say that if you multiply 18 into 18, okay. So if you multiply 18 into 18, you will get 324. Okay, so that's it guys. So we came to the end of this video. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching.